What?
Dom's good? Okay. All right, so. We good to roll?
You know, let's start talking about the kids who aren't ever talked about.
Exactly. Welcome to Jersey Mat Chat. This episode is sponsored by Beato Baits, 5-inch stick baits designed by a wrestler, built to win. With a range of color options and a perfect sink rate, these things will get bites when nothing else will. And don't miss the mystery color, made from leftover plastic each week, melted down and molded into one-of-a-kind baits. No two are the same, but they all catch. Perfected for anglers who just want to catch more fish. So, if you're grinding on the mat, take that same energy to the water. Beato Baits, B-E-A-T-O. Tough to beat, easy to fish. Check for the link in the description of this episode, or you can find them on Etsy.
What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. This is Doug from Mat Chat. To my right, we got Dom Marino, a senior from Cinnaminson High School. Dom, thanks for coming on.
Nice.
All right, man. So let's talk some wrestling. Current senior at Cinnaminson.
Yeah.
Last year was your first trip to Atlantic City.
Yep.
Okay. Tell me about your first trip to Atlantic City.
I mean, it didn't go as I planned, but I learned a lot. Like I learned that I'm there with them guys. Like I know I didn't have the performance I wanted, but I don't know. Like I just saw it was like a feel. Like I've never been in that atmosphere before, and now I know for next year, and I don't know what the better guys are doing, their warm up routines and how they're what are they doing in between matches and stuff like that. So I learned a lot.
Was that what were your goals coming in, heading into last year? Were you just happy to be there, or did you feel like you could have went to Atlantic City and competed and won some matches and got deep into the, later rounds or anything? Or were you just, hey, man, I'm in Atlantic City. So far, so good. I'm on target. Senior year, better things are happening.
I think going into the year, I wanted to just make it there, but as the season went on, I knew that I was wrestling well enough to obviously make it there and then place, and then so my goals changed throughout the year.
Yeah. Okay. So your junior year ended. You knew you had 5-6 months to really start zeroing in on what you got to do for your final year. Your final year is here. Mm-hmm. So off season wise, what kind of training, what kind of competitions, what kind of adjustments were made to hopefully achieve the goals you have set for your final year?
Yeah, no, I was lifting a lot to get a lot stronger. And then I've been working on my hand fighting and defense, because I'm my offense is there, but stop the best guys, you gotta beat them in the hand fight and defense like that.
Okay. So where do you train?
I do lamb trained Monday, Wednesdays. Then I do privates with both Greg Croach, him and his son, do practices over at Cherry Hill with Ricky Bailey, courtside. And then I'll come to Immortal sometimes on Fridays. So kind of spread out.
So you're always on the mat?
Yeah.
Right.
I feel that the more clubs you get, the different feels you get.
I know, I get it. Being on the mat is there's no such thing as being on the mat too much. I think some kids could, overtrain.
Yeah.
But if that's what you love to do, and being on the mat 6 days, 7 days a week is what you love to do, then just do it. Mm-hmm. I'm an advocate of learning as much as you can. So, okay, what kind of competitions happened over the summer and so far this fall?
After the season, I did a couple. I did more at the shore. I did a tournament in South Carolina. And then I kind of just took the summer off and just were training. And then in the fall, I wrestled at Columbus State Olds.
Okay. And how do you feel you did in those events that you did wrestle in the off season?
I think I did well. I think I improved a lot.
Now, do you walk out of a tournament and determine how well you did based on how you placed or how you wrestled?
How I wrestled.
Okay. Now, so you can win a tournament and you can tell yourself, I didn't wrestle well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, I like that.
Because if you wrestle well, you're going to end up placing better.
That's a good way to look at it. I like it. Are you a freestyle guy?
A little bit. I like freestyle, just not that big into it.
Okay. Well, what about freestyle that turns you off enough that you don't want to do it full tilt?
I'm not that big fan of the top and bottom. I like the neutral aspect of it.
Okay.
Because but the top and bottom, I'm not a big fan of. I don't know why. I don't like getting gut wrenched or leg laced.
I get it. Like I said, every time I have a kid on, I like to ask them about freestyle. Because it seems like freestyle is, in the summer, obviously that's all that's pretty much going on. And some kids are all in, and some kids just like, nah, I'll just keep training for folk.
Freestyle definitely like it's more action, like it because you're always on your feet. Like there is no if you get like in folk style, you get taken down, guy rides you out for like a minute, and then that's like half the period. But in freestyle, you get taken down and then you get brought right back to your feet, so the action's always there.
So you're Cinnaminson, small school
Yeah.
In Burlington County. Tell me a little something about the Cinnaminson program, the coaching staff, your schedule, things along those lines.
I like Cinnaminson a lot because I have really good bond with my coach, and we always like talk about things and I don't want to say like I'm like the center of attention, but I get the schedule is not like made around me, but like to make me sure I get good matches, and the coaches are really well. Like we have, the practices are run well. Our schedule, like it gives you like a mix. Like sometimes we have like easier matches, and then sometimes we'll go like really tough matches. Like the past 2 years, we've wrestled Dumbarton. Like we wrestle in some tough tournaments, and then like we'll wrestle some easier.
That's at the what, Jack Welch Stools?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If you're in Dumbarton's pool, Jack Welch Stools, yeah, it's never an easy day. That's for sure. What are some of the Christmas tournaments, holiday tournaments do you guys wrestle in? Or do you know what you're going to be wrestling in this season?
I'm not like 100% sure because our schedule changed because of the week earlier.
Yeah.
But like the past couple of years, we did Robin Laugh, we do the Bar Paint. We might do Sam Cali this year. I think there's like one other one.
Yeah. I think they, and again, don't quote me on this, but I think the match limits have been increased to 33.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. And you can start wrestling a week earlier, I believe. Yes. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how that's going to work at the end. I'm not well versed on what's the new ruling and with the scheduling. I don't know. I just know they increased the match limits by 3, which they should have. They should do. So tell me more about like your training. Are you a big lifter?
I try and lift in the summer as much as possible, and then like in the spring, summer, and then in the fall, I try and like wrestle more.
Are you just a garage in front of a mirror lifter, or do you
No,
you own a program or anything?
No,
like
I go to CrossFit.
Okay.
And like I feel like it's like more like a wrestling style. Like it's a lot of like explosive movements more than like just like powerlifting.
All right. So you got 1 year left.
Mm-hmm.
What's Don Marino's goals heading into a senior year?
Win the county tournament, districts, regions, place in states.
Okay. And what weight you gonna wrestle?
138.
138. What do you weigh now?
150.
Are you 150?
Yeah.
You're a fat ass. So you got 12 pound cut. Not too bad. You have a nutritionist?
Yeah.
Who do you use?
Dan Wernickoff.
Dan Wernickoff. Okay. Champion athletes. Yeah. Leave the Dan. 150 to 138. Piece of cake.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to be 140 in January, whatever.
January 1st.
January 1st. 140. So 10 pound cut. All right. 138. Yeah. You've your career, you've never had that down year. You've been on a steady trajectory upward, and that's always a great sign. So, moving forward, colleges, any interest, any schools you're looking at, any inkling on where you might be attending as a college athlete next year?
Yeah, no, I'm talking to like a couple schools, like really like throughout all the Division 1, 2, and 3. And I've kind of narrowed down to like 3 schools, like Ryder, Millersville, TCNJ.
That's Division 1, Division 2, Division 3,
Yeah.
literally.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Millersville's a couple hours away from here.
Yeah, it's 2 hours.
Yeah, Ryder's close, and College in New Jersey's close, so you'll be close either way.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking more forward to being away from home or to be a college athlete?
College athlete.
Okay, so location doesn't really matter.
No.
Okay, you're looking to just go and compete.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do you envision college wrestling before you even get there?
I mean, it's definitely gonna be a change. Like it's gonna be way harder, but you just gotta adapt to it.
Okay, and what do you see yourself doing or majoring in college?
Business or like construction management.
Construction management. Interesting. Okay. Well, build stuff.
Yeah, like be like the business side of like construction.
Okay, I like it.
Like be a project manager and stuff.
Are you taking any classes in high school now to kind of prepare you for that, or is it?
Yeah, I'm taking like a lot of math classes. Like I've took all the pre-calc, calculus. I'm taking statistics right now. and then I took a financial readiness class. So like
Are you what's your GPA?
like a 3.6.
Nice. Okay. Are the academic demands at Cinnaminson, or is it a demanding? Are the academics difficult at Cinnaminson?
I would say they're like it's like a 50-50. Like if you're in hard classes, they can be challenging, but like if you just like fly under the radar, like you can get some easy classes.
Okay. So who's your partner in Cinnaminson's room?
The past couple of years it was Dylan Vallone, but he just graduated, so now it's either our one like 65-pounder Davi. He's pretty tough, like a region qualifier, and then we got a transfer in from Holy Cross, who's another region qualifier, and then our like 150-pounder is pretty tough.
Okay. Do your coaches bring in anybody? Do you roll with the coaches?
Yeah, I'm a little bit, and we just brought in a new assistant coach this year who I can roll around with. He's right around my size.
Nice. Nice. So if you were king for the day and you can change one thing about wrestling, what would you change
Like in general,
in general?
probably like weigh-ins, like mat side weigh-ins. Like I want to like if everyone could just wrestle their natural weight,
Okay.
that'd be great.
Well, then you'd wrestle 150.
Yeah.
You're okay with that?
Yeah,
If,
because
as
then
long as everyone steps.
I would wrestle all 150-pounders.
Okay, I like it. So what do you think could be done to implement mat side weigh-ins? Give me if I were to go to the NJSIAA with that proposal, how would I tell them? How can I convince them that that would work?
I don't really know. Like I haven't thought about it. Maybe after the weigh-in, like after your match, you can't be like more than like a 2 pound like higher, like maybe like 3 pound higher than what you wrestled, like to try and like eliminate people like getting like 7-8 pounds after weigh-ins.
Well, I look at it like this: mat side weigh-ins definitely it doesn't take any additional time. There would be literally no reason to get to a school 2 hours early. There would be literally no reason to to have 50, 60 kids congregating in one locker room. You put on your headgear, you put on your wrestling shoes, you get on your singlet, you step on the scale. And if you're wrestling 138, you got to be under 138.0.
Yeah.
And if you're not, it's a forfeit. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you think they do it that way?
I just think everyone would like complain about it.
What's there to complain about? Everyone's wrestling their natural weight. What's there to complain about?
I don't know. Some people like having an advantage. Like they don't want to wrestle like their natural weight.
I get it. Yeah. Well, I just think that it's because it's funny you said mat side weigh-in, because I think it could definitely be done. And you see what goes on in some of these tournaments where you're weighing in once on a Friday and wrestling Saturday and Sunday,
Yeah.
and everybody's 12, 13, 14 pounds over anyway.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even like the weight class you're wrestling.
Right. So just don't cut any weight, show up, and that's what you are anyway.
Yeah.
So just wrestle, because you're in other words, if it was mat side weigh-ins, you would be wrestling the same kids you'd be wrestling if everybody cut 15 pounds.
Exactly. Yeah,
You're wrestling the same kids.
that's what I said. I'll be fine with wrestling 150 because everyone else would be 150.
Correct. So the same kids you would be wrestling at 150 on mat side weigh-ins, you're wrestling at 138.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. So that's the logic, right, behind it. And I agree with you. But it's never going to happen.
Yeah, I know.
You know why? Makes too much sense.
Yeah.
It's easy. Nothing's allowed to be easy anymore. It's got to be difficult.
It's like the alignments.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think Region 7 keeps getting like tossed like harder teams every year.
Harder teams. Who's the top dog in Region 7 this year?
They added Camden Catholic,
Okay.
Immaculata, which got like a
Yeah,
bunch,
they're gonna be
bunch
good.
of transfers. I don't know. I feel like a couple schools that had like down years that got moved out, like St. John Vianney,
Yeah.
like Red Bank Catholic, Southern.
Southern's
like,
8 now.
Yeah, they all like had like better teams last year, and once it's not like their fault. Like it's just like we got unlucky. They got moved out once like the guys around my weight like graduated.
Yeah. Well, see, my whole philosophy around that is you can have powerhouse teams, but your weight class, that powerhouse team might not have a strong kid in your weight class. And a kid that's not on a powerhouse team could be a total hammer. He could be from Cinnaminson. You look at the teams. You don't even look at Cinnaminson and deem anyone from there a threat.
Yeah.
Well, I would deem you a threat. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's what I said.
The realignment still or whatever.
Like for my way, like it was unlucky. Like the guys that graduated and then teams that with tough guys around my way came in.
Yeah, that's just Now I hear you. They should have just left it alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't know how long it's been. Realignments have been going on. Man, time flies. Probably 20 years. I don't.
They wanted to like do it like because they want to separate the short conference, right?
It did start because of Region 6. Region 6 at one time, when it was true, when all the region was ridiculously stacked. But then what they did was they did the numbers after they realigned the first 2 years and determined that there is no difference.
Yeah.
Well, not really. No difference significant enough to keep realigning, from what I remember. But they just kept on going with the realignment. I see what New Jersey's trying to do. I see what they're trying to do, and it makes sense what they're trying to do. But sometimes just leave it alone.
Yeah, I think it's
Leave it alone.
This is the I'm like 4th realignment in my high school career so far.
They realign, I think, every year.
It
Every 2
used to
years,
be
every year?
Yeah, it used to be every 2 years, but now it's been like every year there's been new teams.
Yeah. Well, I had it written down somewhere, and I don't know. Remember, I think it was Region 4, but don't quote me. Region 4 last year had, I think, 7 state placers. That's it. And Region 7 had a bunch.
Yeah, that's
Region 6 had a bunch. Region 3 had a bunch. And they're just, there's no way to make it perfect. But by trying to make something perfect, you're going to have imbalances there that are just, they're alarming. You know, just leave it alone. You know, because at one time when Region 6 was strong, traditional Region 7, traditional Region 8 were also very, very strong.
Yeah.
When they started realigning, North Jersey wasn't as powerful as they are now. Now North Jersey, the power has shifted to North Jersey,
Yeah.
and you know it's all out of whack.
Yeah,
But,
no, like I also like don't think it's like fair for like some of them short conference teams like Red Bank Catholic, like they probably drove like an hour and a half to Cinnaminson last year, and now they're in 8,
yeah,
which is like probably like another hour drive.
sucks to be on that team. doesn't it?
no.
Yeah, no, it's just the way it goes.
Driving like 2.5 hours for districts.
I know, but that's the way it's always been. Well, not always been, but listen, if you're going to drive 2 hours for a dual meet, or if you're going to drive to the Sam Cali or the Beast of the East, there's no different. You know, you're still going to compete, and whether it's for regions or districts or whatever. Districts, at least it's one day.
Yeah. Regions are out to get a hotel.
Yeah, well, no, I hear you. Districts used to be 2 days, but districts back then were literally local teams versus local teams, and it was a car ride. Like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You
Well,
know,
I feel like at least for us, like our district is always the same. It's like the same like 5-6 schools, and like 1 school or 2 schools will get changed every year.
so what district are you in this year?
I think 27.
Yeah, we got to think about what numbers we're in. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because you know, Cinnaminson was District 26
Yeah.
for years. You didn't even have to think. Now you got to wonder where you're at. Yeah, it's great. Now, are you guys hosting?
I'm not sure. We hosted last year. I think like we might host again this year.
Okay, that'd be good. Senior year, winning a title in your own gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, you won one last year in your own gym, right?
Yeah.
Oh boy,
It's pretty cool.
love it. Tom, man, thanks for coming on. Appreciate you.
I thank you.
All right.
Attention, wrestling fans, parents, and future state champs. This is your podcast. We're shining a light on the toughest high school New Jersey wrestlers and coaches who are building warriors one takedown at a time. Follow us, like, and subscribe on your favorite platform. Doesn't cost you anything, but it goes a long way to support the show. Don't just watch the journey, be part of it.